what impact can Emergys bring in manufacturing within the digital transformation domain?
So before we get into a lot of machinery, lot of IT, OT, IoTs, and immense amount of data, I wanted to relook on our basics. I said, it is always good to go back to our basics and understand the real purpose why we exist, right? And that keep us grounded. And that is very much required in today's world because there is so much noise, there are so much information being created on us that we have to be always, be conscious about why we are doing what we are doing today. Right? So I remember this Porter's manufacturing value chain, right? So I was always impressed with only working in this agile diagram, and that was value, right? And so I have always focused my career to emphasis on on value rather than other activities, even though all the entire value come from entire value chain, from all the operational activity and all the supporting activity. Now things have evolved, right? And now there is a time when we have to create another point of view, on top of this Porter's value chain. Now manufacturing value chain. If you go to the next slide, please. So now we say that for whom we are creating this value. Yeah, so we are creating this value for our customers, and we are creating value with our partners, and the value is created by our employees. So ultimately, the entire manufacturing is not just about creating factories, but about creating value for all of the participants who are either consuming the value or creating the value, right, or participating in creation of the value. When they are set in perspective that how they should operate, right, or how we should offer something to them. Now that is where you need a framework which will allow us to to operate in certain framework. For example, we need to be aware of compliances when we are developing any solution, right, or any technology for that for the incremental for increase of our value. Then we have to make sure that we are creating value which is sustainable, right? It is also complex. Industry really need that kind of innovation which is more sustainable, right? It follows the norm of ESGs. It is environmentally good, it is socially good, and it is creating a positive impact overall. Because if you are not creating a value for the preschool, then it is disastrous, right? It can create a disaster for humankind. Now, when you have this framework, when you operate in this framework, then you will be creating lot of applications. So today, these applications are the manifestation of all the business processes which are required to run all core business activities, which includes sourcing and procurement, inbound logistics, production, which is operations, then outbound production, sales and services, or even after end of life services. So to do that, application will provide you a seamless integration of all these activities so that there is no leakage of information. If there is a blind spot, that get highlighted through your insight and intelligence, that you have a breakage in your life cycle. So you will be able to work on those gaps, and you will be able to produce more more value. Now today the intelligence and insight is powered by all the technologies available in the world, starting from data, AI/ML, agent, model, context protocol. So all these are providing you immense opportunity to leverage the technologies available in the world, marry them with your data, and create intelligence, which will drive your business processes, which will become part of your reputation, which will help you operate around all your core activities of manufacturing. Going to next. Now, to introduce myself, I am Varun. I have over 2 decades of IT experience. I have worked all across the different geographical locations. I have worked with telecom. I have worked with software development and ecosystem. I have worked with the energy utilities. I have worked with manufacturing companies. I have worked with pharma, insurance, banking in different global locations. Now, my main objective is always providing solutions by understanding either the opportunity which is present in market for our customers, or identifying gap and solving it.
different question, but it's interesting.
Yeah.
So you are saying that you are about the multiple sectors. You are ball player or you are part of some consulting company that you are working?
So I was part of consulting company.
Yeah, that is okay. Everywhere 2 years.
This question have been asked with me multiple times, and my answer is because I've worked in so many industries, I have ability to cross-consult a lot of best practices among different industries, right? And that is where I add value. When it goes somewhere, I said, okay, this problem has been solved by this industry in this fashion, right? Does it apply here? So yeah, going next. Now, so I belong to the Emergys. I've been working with Emergys from last 2 years, and Emergys is a Atlanta-based company which has acquired 5 niche companies in India, and that is how we came to India. Each company were specialized in different domain and different technology stack. So our goal was to bring all these technologies together and to create customer-centric solution, and that is what Emergys is doing today. So these are just the numbers that we have around 3,200 global presence, over 50 billion revenue, and we have offices in 20 locations all across the world, and we have delivered more than 20,000 projects through our 35 years of journey. Now we work in almost so our major industries which we are working today is manufacturing. We work in all because technology do not have a barrier, but we work for manufacturing, healthcare, retail, supply chain, and logistics. So we have majority of the work done in these areas, and but yes, of course, technology do not have boundaries, so we work with any customer as opportunity arise. We have a lot of partnership, right? And we proud partner for ServiceNow. We are working with them to transform customers' experience, to bring the data to reality, to be able to, produce more intelligent solution, right? Which you will hear from our colleague. Going next. That these are some of the draws we have got from industry. So, like we already had a partnership with SAP in US, but when we came to India, we have a partnership. We have partnership with ServiceNow. We have partnership with Salesforce, and all the technology company, we partner with them to produce solution for our customer. So we are more customer centric rather than OEM centric as such. So I welcome you all. Thank you. Looking forward to hear from you, learn from you, and see how we can work together to create more forward-looking solutions. Thank you.